March 2015, and it's not such a bad day today, at least it's not windy, so I went down to the model flying field at the Dewsbury District Model Aero Club to give my drone a test. This drone is a DJI Phantom 2, fitted with a ZENMUSE H3-3D Gimbal, and that in turn is fitted to my GoPro camera, and the GoPro camera is the Black Edition. This is the River Calder that runs very close to the flying field. The River Calder in this area of Dewsbury has a sharp S-bend in it, and what this S-bend means is that the flying field at Dewsbury District Model Aero Club has a river on two sides of it, so if you don't get your aeroplane off the ground in time, you end up in the river. Most of the long-term members have actually been into the river on 2 or 3 occasions. I've been in a couple of times to retrieve a plane, and in those days this was a very filthy river. All the woolen mills used to discharge all the effluent into the river, and it was a very nasty place. These days it's a lot cleaner, and I think it's even got some fish in it. And here's a quick picture of me getting smaller all the time as the Phantom goes higher and higher in the sky. To the photography purists, I do apologise at this stage. Yes, I'm using auto white balance on the GoPro, just because it's simpler for this test. From my point of view, the test is how to fly the drone successfully to get a stable image. And to be honest, it really is very simple to do that. I've been flying model aircraft for quite a long time, and I've never flown anything as simple as this. You could give it to a 5-year-old, give them basic instructions and leave them to it. It doesn't exactly fly itself, you can control it when it's up there, but it is incredibly stable. This is in full GPS mode, and all the green lights are on. It's locked, I believe, to 7 satellites, and it knows where it is in the world. Here I'm doing some fast rotations, which is not really good for filming, but I just wanted to see how fast it would rotate. The GoPro is set to Pro View mode, which of course is wide angle. Then I'm using a utility called Alex 4D Wide Angle Fix to straighten up the lines. I'm not flying this Phantom in FPV mode or first person view. I'm actually looking up at the aircraft. This is the way I've flown model aircraft for many years, and it's a hard habit to get out of. Here are some shots of some of the members at Dewsbury District Model Aero Club, including me at the far right. And as you can see, I'm casually chatting to a friend of mine to my left. Time, I think, to take the drone for a quick spin. I've recently rejoined Dewsbury District Model Aero Club after about 11 years absence, and I can't believe how much the hobby's changed. Most of the members now fly electric model aircraft, but I still prefer nasty smelly internal combustion engines in the front of my model aeroplanes. I like the smell of the oil, and I just love the way the oil residue from the engine gets all over the aeroplane and all over me too. The member who's flying the yellow aeroplane is just about to take a BMFA A certificate, and I'm glad to say he passed. And the man who stood next to him is our club chairman, Mr. John Evans, who's supposed to be watching what's going on at all times. But suddenly, for some reason, he seems to find me rather attractive and starts by humping my leg and other parts of my anatomy, followed by a quick foray into my trouser department. This was very strange indeed, and it really does show how easy it is to fly a DJI Phantom 2, even when the club chairman is interfering with you. And in one sense it's a good thing, well, maybe for John Evans, but it does at least prove that a DJI Phantom 2 with a ZENMUSE H3-3D fitted with a GoPro camera is a very stable platform for aerial video. As of yet, I've not tried this DJI Phantom in manual mode, and nor do I intend to. I just need a stable camera platform to give me crane type shots. I don't need to fly it very high, I just need the thing to hold the camera and hold it still, and it really does that. As you can hear by my commentary, I really am very pleased with this device. And the only thing I'm mildly unhappy with is the quality of the telemetry back to the monitor on the transmitter, but maybe a different aerial will improve this. It seems to me that you have to spend an awful lot of money to up the quality. And as I mentioned earlier, I just need to see where the camera's pointing. I don't need to fly this in FPV, first person view mode. So for what I bought this thing for in the first place, I'm very happy.